I'm Logan LaMaster. And if you couldn't tell, I am a homosexual. I am so gay that my voice kind of has its own pride parade. Yeah. I'm so gay, in fact, that I have my own fantasy drag race team. That one hurts because it's true. It pains me. But yeah, the Pittsburgh gay dating scene is kind of like an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. Has anyone here seen RuPaul's Drag Race?
Yes.
Yeah, right. So there's usually so when there's the bottom two of the episode, instead of picking the person who's the worst and send them home, they lip sync for their lives to a top 40 pop song. Doing gay dating in Pittsburgh is kind of similar to that. You know, we're dancing in the club to the best top 40 hits, your favorite Britney Spears song, and people come up to you and tell you to just sashay away. Like, okay, whatever. It's true, it's awful. And one of the biggest things as well is gay people love to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race. It is sports to them. It's football, it is soccer, it is the Olympics, it's everything to them. Everything under the umbrella. And because of that, usually when you go on dates with another gay person, they only want to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race the entire time. Like there was this one time I was on a date with this guy at the Olive Garden, no less. And he only wanted to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race the entire time. And I was trying to have other conversation. He's like, so what do you think of the finalists of season 5? How do you feel about this? And I'm like, yeah, they're great. Anyway, how do you like the breadsticks? What's your favorite color? What's your SSN number? Just anything. Trying to like get through to him, and nothing would work under this umbrella. And it was so upsetting at the time. Like I want to talk about other things, you know? I want to know like what your dental plan is, if you steal it, if you're married one day, you know? So we're in the car on the way back after the most painful date I have ever had in my life, listening to the best Britney Spears songs on the B-sides of all the albums, because, you know, gay people. And because of that, you know, he drops me off and he looks at me and he's like, so, when's like the next date gonna be? And I look at him and I smile and I go, sashay away. So right now, we're in October, and does anyone know what favorite holiday is in October? What's going on?
Indigenous Peoples Day?
Yes. Halloween! Yes, I heard it. Gay people love Halloween. And it's like their second Pride Month. If we're talking about the 7 deadly sins, we're talking like gay wrath. Yeah, right. And because of that, you know, there's a lot of like fun that goes into that experience. And one of the big things is that I can look into the mirror at myself and go, ah! And it's on brand for the month, you know? Like, it's exactly. One of the biggest things I like to do during Halloween, because gay people love to do this, is we go out to the clubs and to the bars. And I usually go with a lot of my girlfriends out, and they usually come up to me and they go, how do my boobs look? And I go, ah! I'm like terrified. Not because I'm afraid of boobs or anything. It was the first syllable of that word that really scared me. Like, are you a freaking ghost? What's happening? It terrifies me to like no end. Stupid. So the last thing I'll talk about is I work at a call center, and usually most of the time the people there tend to think I am a woman due to my voice. They think, you know, my voice is a little higher than usual. I usually get a thank you, ma'am, or, you know, things like that. My voice is so high, I'm like the bass vocals for an Alvin and the Chipmunks song, the lead singer of a Kids Bop song. I sound like I'm trying to sell you yeast infection cream. You know? There's one time this guy starts talking to me and he starts hitting on me. And things like, he wants to like take me out on the town, yet if he saw me walking out on the streets of Pittsburgh, he'd be like, faggot! Upsettingly enough. And it usually just feels like every time I'm like on the phone, I'm just getting like, like fucked in the ass really hard by these people, like just over and over and over again. And if I wanted to do that, I would just go down the street to the Holiday Inn. Thank you, everybody. I've been Logan LaMaster.
Yeah!